Hey guys, this is Sunday just doing another commentary. This is game 2 of the Pro League match between Air Force Ace and the KTF Magicians. KTF Magicians have found themselves up 1-0 after Harry defeated Dazang. And this is the match of my day. This makes my day. I am so happy about the match coming up. And there's Dazang. He played solid. The game just slipped away from him. And I feel so sorry for the Air Force Ace team. I'll say it again. The hours of practice is the thing that separates them from other teams. It's just they can't do it without the practice. And here we have Nalra. I am so excited about this match. Nalra is my favorite StarCraft player of all time. And definitely a solid Protoss player, especially back in his day. So real quickly, we have Nalra, a Protoss player, versus Oversky, a Zerg player. That's the matchup for this game, and I am so excited just because Nalra is playing. Nalra, for those who don't know, he's nicknamed the Dreamer, and he is like probably the most entertaining, or at least one of the most entertaining players to watch of all time. He is just so creative, and he really is a main. He's really a main attribution to the Protoss race. He really invented ways for Protoss to win. Before Nalra, there was people were like, wow, Protoss, they just kind of saw him as like the weaker race, you could say, or whatever. But now that Nalra has came around, or now that he did come around, people see the Protoss race just as any other race, just as strong, because he invented ways for Protoss to win, and he is so fun to watch. He does a lot of cheese and stuff, but he executes it so fun, and his builds are crazy. Some of his ideas, like, how did you think of that? Maybe they call him the Dreamer because I think I don't know. Someone talks to him in his dreams to tell him to come up with these crazy builds. Seriously. He cannot come up with all those on his own. He just does some crazy stuff, and he's my favorite Protoss player, so I am thrilled that he is playing today, and I am so excited. So once again, this is Oversky versus Nalra, a Zerg versus Protoss, and this is going to be played on Katrina. So at the top position, we have Nalra, the Protoss player, and at the bottom position, we have Oversky, a Zerg player. So I am thrilled to have Nalra playing. Nalra does not play as much. Obviously, he's out of his prime. He's not, you could say he's in a slump, but he's kind of done playing, I think. He's the mentor of Lucifer now. And for those who don't know, Lucifer's a Protoss player for the KTF Magicians. So I think Lucifer's kind of fortunate just to have one of the creators who made Protoss a winning race, to be able to have him as your mentor. I'd be decently satisfied. So sorry to brag about Nalra so much. Oversky's I've definitely heard of him. I've definitely watched some of his games. He's a good player. It's just once again he's on the Air Force team, so not enough practice makes him not as good as a player. So definitely favoring I don't know if I can favor anyone. Probably Nalra. I'm thinking Nalra will win, and I'm sure hoping. That's completely biased, though, because I love Nalra, so I'm really hoping he's going to win. But, Oversky is, he can play the Zerg race, so, Nalra definitely out of his prime, but Oversky is on the Air Force Ace, so there's no one on the Air Force Ace who are really in their prime. So, okay, anyways, to actually start the game, enough talking about Nalra. This is played on Katrina, so he is going for a 12 hatch. So, Oversky has opened up with a 12 hatch, and now the probe will be arriving in Oversky's base. Yeah, and that is one little embarrassed person. I guess they're humans. So now the spawning pool will be going up for Oversky, and Nalra is up to a 14 Nexus. Very common on this map. A very good, solid build on this map, just because it takes so long to get base to base. It takes so long to scout base to base, and then it takes so long to rush base to base. So it's a very common build. And now we're seeing a forge going up for Nara. So he's probably going to get some quick cannons up to stop all Zergling or early game Zergling harassment. So I am thrilled to have Nara and Oversky playing each other. This is just going to be a fun game, I believe. So the probe and the drone kind of fighting it out, you know. It's like some arena boxing real quick before the game starts. So he's going to stick up the pylon. Wow. Nara sticks up the pylon to delay the forge. Delay the hatchery. So Nara just being a pain like he always is. So, pretty standard openings. So now the third hatchery is up for, what's his name? Sorry, Oversky. I want to know what their names mean. The only player I know what the names mean of is Nara, because actually Ra means sun god, because the Nexus looks like a pyramid. So pretty good reasoning. And I'm going to keep my name, why I chose it. I'm going to keep it a secret so you guys can guess away at it, but you'll never guess why the name is what it is. Anyways, so this photon cannon is warping up any second now, so Lings will be ineffective. So now he's going to have to kill this pylon. So Nara just being a pain. It's going to delay the hatchery is what it will do. So there goes the hatchery. And oh, wow, Nara was coming back with his probe. He wanted to build another pylon. He's like, oh, missed it. Oh, well. So the assimilator is going up for Nara. So very standard openings. He went for 14 Nexus, then got Forge and Cannons up to stop all Zergling harassment. And so standard play right now. Not too much going on. So a Citadel of Aldoon is warping up for Nara, and Nara's obviously going to get some speed Lings and +1 upgrade Lings, a huge part of PvT. And now another gateway is going up for Nara. So Nara's playing this pretty standardly, besides the 14 Nexus, but that's not a crazy build or anything on this map. That's a pretty commonly used build on this map. So Nara will be sending one Zealot in. Probably more of a scouting / suicide Zealot, because he knows he's not going to do too much damage with just one Zealot now. So he's going to see that is a hatchery towards the back of the base if he makes it all the way over there, but he's not. Wait, that was one mighty Zealot. Wow. Jeez. So now a Goon, is it going to be able to... If it can snipe over the Overlord, that'd be huge, but I don't think it will be able to. But now, wow, is he going to... Oh, and he does. Did he just kill the Overlord? I couldn't see, but if he did kill the Overlord, that's going to be huge. And pretty decent Goon micro by Nara, not getting surrounded by the Lings. He's going to stay moving and stay getting shots. And you talk about someone who is quick at hitting that P button. And is he going to be able to pick off the Overlord? And he does pick off the Overlord. And holy, wow, beautiful Goon micro by my boy Nara.